My name is Zephyrinus and I shortened by Zeph. We're in Tokat for the Erasmus Plus program under UnityStream.
Good afternoon. I'm here to let the people or the world know that we are one. To let the world know that we are not supposed to discriminate against anybody. We should not bring in nationality, gender, religion into anything we do. That should not be a barrier at all.
I'm going to talk to you about racial discrimination, and this is going to be in two settings. Now, I'm going to talk about where you have student and internship and in an employment situation. A good example would be where you have a classroom that have finished their own project or a course and they are to gain internship. And what you find is if you have 5 students from Africa out of 50 students, 45 students are able to gain internship in those professional areas, but these 5 students struggle. There is that racial discrimination. They're not able to gain placement in internship. And then the second aspect that you will see this happen is in employment. Usually, and the employers use different situations to carry out this racial discrimination. And one of them, starting off with, is that they will have a software whereby they would use it to filter the names of African. And as a result, these African people are not able to gain employment, even though they have qualification and are good fit for this employment. Another aspect would be where you have the employer say that African people are not the right fit. They tend to favor people of their same culture and give them employment over the African people. And then, of course, some companies have what we call hair policy. As we know, African hair texture is different from the West. And as a result, that excludes them as well.
What I'm going to say is in today's world, that we are not supposed to be discriminated upon or marginalized or anything. We should be treated equally because all of us, we are the same. You shouldn't be because you are from this nationality or that nationality. Everyone deserves equal rights. So, like in the health sector or in any other place that you are there to work, people now discriminated upon could be because of gender, because of religion, because of one thing or the other, which is not supposed to be. We are encouraging everybody to be mindful of what they are doing, to treat people equally. When it comes to employment, everyone should have that equal rights. Everyone, even in the hospitals, everyone should be treated the same. We should not be treated differently because that is not what is supposed to be. And maybe you are sick and you go there, they now take preference of certain people because before it comes to you, or maybe you are looking for one thing or the other, they take a preference. We are not supposed to take any preference. We should do what we have to do so that everyone will feel belonging. That sense of belonging has to be there because God created us the same. We should not be because of gender, because of nationality, because of religion, because of one thing or the other. So my advice should be, whoever is in the position to do things, we should actually do what we're supposed to do because that is what we need to do. We should not discriminate. We should not say this is not from my place or this is from my place, because in God's eye, we are equal. And we have to teach the youth, the younger ones, because if we as adults behave differently, the youth is looking up to us and they will do what we do. So that is what we are trying to discourage. Let us be one as God created us.
I think some of this need to be addressed, and people need to have confidence in what they do, establish equality and equity within the system, and also look at some of the areas they could find strength. Little encouragement can do a lot to encourage young people in what they do. And also when you look at leadership, people don't lead effectively without an encouragement. Young people need to be encouraged to actually be the future leaders of tomorrow, have confidence in themselves, create a value system for themselves. Nothing is right in any framework in life. You learn by experience. You have to fall, get up, and walk again. So no matter how they make mistakes should be overlooked, and encouragement should take over the blames, so that they will have the confidence, zeal, and strength to walk. Where we do this, that's when we will get a better world. Because what has not been done right yesterday doesn't mean it cannot be done right today or tomorrow. But we should have the right space for the youth to function.
Let's talk about where they already gain employment and what do we see happen there. We have what is called work stagnation, and that is promotion in workplace. Usually they are employed in the most lower level in the company, and for them to move up, they are bypassed for promotion. And so you find that when 10 people started together, even when they are highly productive in work and overproductive, they are not able to gain the same employment progression as others do. And then there is the other significant exclusion which the companies use to exclude African people. How do they carry out this? So they actually give employment through words of mouth. And that means employment comes in through referral of their friends. And of course, African people are not privy or opportunity to receive this sort of words of mouth. And as a result, they never get employment. And then the last one I'm going to, because I think I am over my 1 minute, I'm going to add, is a very, very clever one that they do. And what they do is they don't invite you for a second interview, even when they know that as an African person and in this particular situation, you have the best qualification over all the other candidates. But when you actually are able to get the feedback, you get, oh, you are overqualified, you are underqualified. There is always a significant use, but all this compound to what we know as racial discrimination. And it is in existence, even though it is not supposed to be, because it is illegal under civil rights in the countries. Thank you very much.